You are looking at the new 2026 Hyundai Palisade, an SUV that is attempting to shed its budget reputation and go full luxury. But here is the problem. The price tag on the top calligraphy trim is now pushing $60,000. That's territory once reserved for Audi, BMW, and Mercedes. So, the big question is not whether the Palisade feels premium. It absolutely does, with power-folding third rows and available relaxation seats, but how well that new luxury will hold up. Is this genuine, long-term value and build quality, or is it an inevitable depreciation trap that will cost savvy buyers thousands? Stick around, because we're going deep on what the manufacturer won't tell you. Welcome back. This is the all-new, completely redesigned 2026 Hyundai Palisade, and it represents a tectonic shift for the brand. When the Palisade first launched a few years ago, it shattered expectations by bringing near-luxury design and comfort to a mainstream three-row SUV price point. It was a clear-cut case of maximum value for minimal cost. Now, we have the second generation. It's physically larger, looks tougher, and, in this high-end calligraphy trim, it feels less like a Hyundai and more like a true executive transport, complete with features like acoustic glass and power-folding third-row seats. This isn't just a redesign. It's Hyundai planting its flag firmly in premium territory. Why does this launch matter to the discerning buyer? Because the 2026 Palisade is no longer the budget champion. Its pricing now directly challenges established players like the Acura MDX and Volvo XC90. This move means we can no longer just look at the list of features. We must scrutinize the engineering, the long-range comfort, and the material quality. We need to know if the value proposition that made the first generation so compelling has been maintained, or if this new, more expensive Palisade is simply too much vehicle for its badge to support in the long run. We're putting the build quality under the microscope right now. Now, let's get into the details that matter most, starting with the area where the Palisade has truly invested: the cabin. This is where the new Palisade makes its case for the luxury segment. The flagship calligraphy trim replaces that old mainstream feeling with genuine Napa leather and soft touch materials that extend right through the dashboard. The Ergo Motion driver's seat, complete with built-in massage function, is a clear ergonomic win designed for the long-haul drive, a critical feature for any serious road tripper. The control layout is smart, preserving physical buttons and dials for climate control, which we all know is safer and easier to use than a confusing touchscreen menu while driving. For passenger comfort, Hyundai listened. The wheelbase is longer, directly translating to better third-row space, which is now power-folding and even heated, a rare feature in this class. More importantly for road noise, Hyundai has added extra sound-dampening materials and acoustic glass for the windshield and front windows, and even the second-row glass on higher trims. In our highway testing, this results in a cabin quietness level that rivals vehicles costing twice as much, like the Lincoln Navigator. That is a major point of luxury build quality that pays dividends on every long drive. The exterior shifts from the previous curvy, softer look to a bold, squared-off silhouette. It's a purposeful design that feels much more robust, almost Range Rover-esque. The new horizontal LED light signature is certainly striking, but the practical side of the design is what impresses. Elements like the available self-leveling rear suspension, standard on certain trims, mean that even when you load up the cargo area or hook up a 5,000-pound trailer, the ride height and stability remain consistent. This attention to utility-focused engineering speaks volumes about build quality. Under the hood, the standard 3.5-liter V6 engine offers 287 horsepower. It's smooth and refined on the highway, perfectly matching that quiet cabin experience. However, there is a clear weakness: performance. Because this second-generation Palisade is heavier, the 0 to 60 time has slipped to a rather sluggish 8.8 seconds. If you're planning on merging onto a fast highway with 7 people and a load of luggage, that lack of snap is noticeable and is definitely a drawback. But here is where Hyundai introduces the new ace up its sleeve, the 2.5-liter turbo hybrid. With an impressive 329 horsepower and significantly more low-end torque, this hybrid variant is the definite performance upgrade. Crucially, it targets fuel economy north of 30 miles per gallon on the highway, which drastically lowers the running costs, a massive factor in the long-term value assessment. The tech package is seamless. The single curved panoramic display houses dual 12.3-inch screens for the cluster and infotainment, and critically, it now features wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For safety, the standard suite is comprehensive, including an advanced adaptive cruise system. But the most intriguing feature for long-term ownership is the available built-in dual-channel dashcam. Factory-integrated recording for both the front and rear is a serious value add that provides peace of mind and protection right out of the box. We have seen the luxury features, the comfortable ergonomics, and the quiet cabin that make this an excellent long-distance machine. But there are still 2 huge questions remaining. How much does this new premium approach affect the bottom line? And based on its powertrain options, which version will hold its value best? Next up, we break down the key highlights and drawbacks before delivering the final verdict on that depreciation question. We've covered the cabin comfort and the new luxury design, but the true test of this $60,000 Palisade is whether its premium aspirations justify the long-term investment. This is where we break down the 2 critical turning points. The first big drawback is clear. The standard 3.5-liter V6 feels noticeably heavy. It's a smooth engine, but in a vehicle this large, the sluggish 8.8-second 0 to 60 time means you feel exposed when merging on the highway or passing traffic. It is simply not a confident driving experience when the vehicle is loaded up. Hyundai elevated the luxury, but surprisingly, detuned the urgency. This brings us to the surprise. The true long-term hero is not the traditional V6, but the 2.5-liter turbo hybrid. Yes, it costs more upfront, a premium of a few $1,000s, but the difference is immediately palpable. The hybrid model delivers an extra 42 horsepower and significantly more low-end torque from the electric motor, solving that sluggish performance issue instantly. It feels authoritative, responsive, and genuinely premium to drive. But the real kicker is the math for your ownership strategy. The hybrid targets a combined MPG in the low 30s, compared to the V6's mid-20s. Over 5 years and 70,000 miles, that fuel saving alone substantially recovers the initial hybrid upcharge. When you factor in the inevitable future demand for high-powered, high-mileage hybrid SUVs, the hybrid model is poised to dramatically outperform the V6 on resale value and depreciate less. So, after all the Napa leather and quiet ride tests, the surprising conclusion is this. The V6 Calligraphy, the one that looks like the luxury buy, is actually the hidden depreciation risk. The hybrid Calligraphy is the true long-term value champion. The question isn't whether the Palisade succeeded in going premium. It's which engine makes it a sensible investment. We now know the answer. Let's wrap up with the final verdict and the exact buying advice you need. The 2026 Hyundai Palisade has successfully transitioned from an overachieving mainstream SUV to a genuine near-luxury competitor. Its quiet cabin, excellent long-haul comfort features like the Ergo Motion seat, and tangible build quality upgrades, acoustic glass, premium materials, are all clear wins. It is now a true rival to vehicles like the Acura MDX and Volvo XC90, but it does so without their historically punishing maintenance costs. However, the final recommendation hinges entirely on the powertrain choice. The long-term value hunter should buy the hybrid, period. The powerful hybrid engine overcomes the V6's sluggishness, and the exceptional MPG minimizes lifetime ownership costs, dramatically improving depreciation and protecting your initial investment. The budget-conscious comfort seeker should buy the SEL Premium V6. This trim provides the heated ventilated seats, power liftgate, and core comfort features for significantly less money. Since you are saving on the sticker price, the depreciation hit is less painful. The style and luxury focus should avoid the V6 Calligraphy. While it offers the best features, the steep price combined with the lackluster V6 performance creates a large depreciation risk. Only buy the Calligraphy if you can secure the superior hybrid powertrain. The Palisade's arrival, particularly the hybrid, proves that luxury doesn't have to carry a luxury badge's long-term financial burden. By integrating high-demand features like built-in dash cams, Ergo Motion seats, and hybrid efficiency into an established and reliable platform, Hyundai has completely changed the buying equation for mature, financially savvy SUV shoppers. This vehicle isn't just following a trend, it's setting a new benchmark for what true value means in the premium three-row segment. The hybrid is not just the best engine, it's the smartest investment. It turns what could have been a clever depreciation trap into a genuinely sound purchase. So what do you think? Are you willing to pay the hybrid premium for the long-term gains, or does the V6 still offer enough for your family? Let us know which trim you would choose, SEL, Limited, or the Calligraphy hybrid, in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe for more honest reviews, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our long-term follow-up on the Palisade.